Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Philadelphia. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, the Cavaliers. They're 6th in the conference.
And for Philadelphia, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George in the front court alongside Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the Cavaliers with it. Strus with it. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Pulls up. High post. Garland, no good. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against Milwaukee. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Strus. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Garland. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. That one doesn't go. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Maxey passes to George. It's stolen by Strus. To the middle, Paul George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And that one, good.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Pass to Strus. Mobley looking it over. Outside Garland. Allen, a screen on Maxey. And they take the lead.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Garland against Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Martin kicks to George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 5 points so far. Garland against Maxey. Inside. Here's Strus. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And checking out some numbers for Maxey. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Strus has got 5 points so far.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Bounce pass Maxey. George against Strus. Elbow shot is on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Mitchell passes to Strus. Down low. There's Garland. Mobley kicks to Strus. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Maxey against Garland. Embiid with the screen on Garland. Maxey passes to Embiid. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Mitchell outside. It's Strus on the wing. Mobley outside. From outside off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Maxey. Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Martin. Here's McCain. Sinks the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Garland finds Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Maxey, and that one drops.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Paul George.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mobley outside. Looking to end the run, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to George. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. And here's Embiid, defended by Allen. Nifty move. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Allen finds Garland. Here's Mitchell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now, here's Strus. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
and no doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And the first one at the line is good.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And George drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The 76ers third.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Mobley against Martin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And he makes the first.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Garland. Last game we saw him score 14. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey looking it over. Martin from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And it's Martin missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. It's tipped. And finished off by Martin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Garland. 76ers getting the bucket. Mobley finds Garland. Maxey with the block. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 6. Allen with the screen for Garland. Oh, good on the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Maxey. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Embiid, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Strus passes to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. It's good. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley. Okoro, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Garland. The 76ers leading by 5. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. At the top of the key, Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Mitchell against Lowry. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Wade a screen on Jackson. Three-pointer, LeVert. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, I think this is big for LeVert's confidence because the more he connects from distance, I think the more dangerous he'll become as a shooter and offensive player.
Here's Yabusele. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here's Mitchell, trailing by 4. Okoro kicks to LeVert. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
27 seconds left in the first. Well, Cleveland shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Mitchell against Jackson. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Now just a 1.76ers lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Lowry, Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Jackson in at the 2 spot. Now here is Lowry. He has yet to score. Drains the three-pointer. Oubre's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Jackson against LeVert. Niang passes to Okoro. A fadeaway, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Lowry against Mitchell. Pass to Jackson. Oubre outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the technical free throw is good.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Outside Lowry. Oubre, a screen on Mitchell. Lowry kicks to Yabusele. Oubre against LeVert. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there, was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at George. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
The experience Jackson provides this team is invaluable, really. I mean, he's somebody the younger teammates look up to and lean on for guidance.
Jackson hits both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now Lowry following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Mitchell. Cans the 12-footer. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Oubre. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Niang. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Niang. Nothing on the board. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's Niang with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Lowry against Mitchell. Lowry passes to Yabusele. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen comes in for George Niang. And Strus is subbed in for a Okoro. Goes up off the inbound. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Strus with it. Now defended by Embiid. Oubre against Strus. Allen outside. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Martin kicks to Embiid. Pass to Jackson. Here's McCain. Allen defending. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against the Hornets. Mitchell with it. Now LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Wade for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Now here is Martin. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Count that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Mitchell. 11-point game. Pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. Now Strus. Now LeVert. Clock at 6. From the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 11. Jackson passes to Martin. Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Martin with the screen for Jackson. Wade with the defensive effort. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Boy, Caris LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
The 76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Outside, Martin. Jackson against LeVert. It's stolen by Allen. To the paint. And Wade slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Caris LeVert. Paul George, he's checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Reggie Jackson. Philadelphia leading by 4. George passes to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Garland against Maxey. Embiid kicks to Maxey. A shake. Embiid, no good. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. The wide open shot from Strus. Drills it from outside. Strus has got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Maxey. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Garland against Maxey. High post Allen. Allen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Outside for Martin. Just 3 to shoot. Outside, Maxey. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Fires, high post. Doesn't go that time. Garland with the defensive effort. Allen trying to break free.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks he is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. The 3 from Garland. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Garland against Maxey. Pass to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He hits the second from the line.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Mobley wide open. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
In the corner, it's Martin. Shoots over Mobley. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cavaliers leading. Here's Strus. He's got 8. Mobley a screen on George. 6 to shoot. LeVert kicks to Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley. No good on the 3.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
4-on-3 break. Garland, that's for 2. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
They have talent, man, but they haven't been able to sustain that effort, and it feels like the guys are starting to get frustrated.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 76ers trail. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
That one misses.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
Pass to Maxey. George against Strus. In the corner, it's Martin. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Mitchell. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's McCain. Outside, George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 10.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Garland against Maxey. There's the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now Maxey. Now here's Embiid for the lead. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
The 76ers trail by 3. And here's Maxey. High post, Embiid. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. In the third spot, Darius Garland.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
Embiid, no good. It's deflected. Pass to Strus. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the 76ers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And so he hits both.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
First in free throw shooting, and they are ranked third overall in team offense, playing with tremendous confidence at that end.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, G8. They've been dialed in at the free throw line. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Maxey against Garland. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 6. Embiid with it. Mobley with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's George. Jared Allen making his last shot. George passes to Embiid. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Embiid's got 18 points.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Cleveland leading by 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Garland. Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Maxey, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Lets it go with the 3. Again, Mitchell missing. The 76ers trail by 3. And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Now Garland. He's got 7. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Mobley. Off on the layup.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
George dishes to Martin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Garland kicks to Strus. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now, here is George. 12 points for him. Outside, Martin. Down low, here's Embiid over Allen. Embiid, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Oubre's checked in. Bounce pass from Garland. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. Pass to McCain. For 3, Oubre. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Knocked loose and stolen by Maxey. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Martin. Here's McCain. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. McCain's got 9.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Garland. He has 7. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Allen, a screen on Maxey. Inside. And then Allen slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 19 rebounds.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Cleveland leading by 3. Wade outside. Garland with the screen for Wade. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell outside. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 28.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The 76ers trail by 6. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. Changes up. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Outside Garland. To the middle. Shakes him. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Oubre outside. Pass to McCain. To the inside. Stolen by Allen. Strus against Oubre. Strus passes to Allen. Down low. There's Garland. A clear look for Mitchell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Martin against Mitchell. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Yabusele comes in for Martin. Here's McCain. He's got 9. Pass to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Oubre for 3. It's good from long range. Oubre's got 11.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And here is Mitchell. After the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Wade for 3. Doesn't go for him.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Maxey in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. 1:10 left in the third. And here's Maxey. He's got 8. Here's McCain. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. George Niang comes in for Allen, and it's LeVert in for Max Strus. And that one misses. Cleveland leading by 6. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from outside. Garland against Maxey. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mitchell. Here's LeVert. 2 points. That one goes. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Here's McCain. 11 points in the game. Over Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Oubre, Lowry out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. The 76ers trail by 11. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Lowry. Here's Yabusele. From outside the arc. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Niang. Back to Okoro. Oubre with the steal. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Niang. Stolen by Wade. Mitchell outside. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
Pass to Embiid. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Okoro shot is off. The 76ers trail by 11. Left side Lowry. And Okoro pulls it down. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Yabusele passes to Lowry. Sinks the three-pointer. Lowry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love the response from Lowry. When you drain a 3 on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. And Mitchell drops them both. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's McCain. In the corner, it's Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
LeVert with it. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. No good on that one. 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And he makes both free throws.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Aston Yang from past the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 3-pointer by Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Aston Yang. The 3 from Strus. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Yabusele. Wide open shot is on the money.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mitchell outside. Aston Yang. Embiid with the steal. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Strus. And that one drops for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Up top, Embiid. Jackson against LeVert. Back to Embiid. Now Strus. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Embiid with a screen on Mitchell. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. Pass to Yabusele. Now here's LeVert. Fires the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. And it's Garland in for LeVert. Caleb Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Kelly Oubre. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Strus. To Garland. That one drops for him.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Philadelphia has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Embiid with a screen on Garland to the left wing. Takes a 3. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert. Because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
And that's life above the rim. courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Maxey kicks to Martin. Pass to McCain. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The three from Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The 76ers trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Garland finds Mitchell. Outside, Maxey. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Jackson has the open look. Traps in the tray.
Always a threat in the corners. Jackson usually takes those when they come his way.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Niang, covered by Martin. Allen, a screen on Martin. Back to Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 11. And here's Maxey. Outside Martin. Back to Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Kicks it out to Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Pass to Maxey. Six on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell. The putback. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Philadelphia also making a switch. George is checked in for Reggie Jackson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Maxey.
Well, taking the bump, Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
Both free throws good from Garland. Here's George. Pass to Embiid over Allen. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Joel Embiid. And so it's Cleveland with it. Mitchell with it. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Great touch on the 16-footer. Mitchell's got 43 points. Embiid with a screen on Strus. It's rebounded by Cleveland. throw good. Garland. Both free throws good from Garland. The 76ers trail by 13. Martin with a screen on Strus. The three from George. Offensive rebound. Embiid cleans it up and puts it in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That shot wide open.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Well, major bragging rights on the line that night.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Garland. Strus finds Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Good D by Embiid. George from deep three-point land. Mobley with the rebound. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.